Hi, it's Ockert from Oneness. Freedom to be a happy and healthy, wealthy and healed movement. And you are listening to a training series on the Awakened Imagination Challenge. Alright, this session is 17, and today we're going to talk about the holding hands triggers. And we're going to have a great time. Thank you for being part of the Awakened Imagination Challenge. And so, holding hands. There's a photo of me and my wife holding hands, and that's another neat way if you want to visualize. Visualize something with some intimacy. Remember, we've talked about sensations and we've talked about emotions. Sensation is something physical, like if you reach down to touch your knee. Now just run your fingers down your knee. There's a physical sensation there. You're feeling the hand on the knee on the hand. The fabric if you're wearing clothes. The hair of your guy could be the hair of your woman, who knows. But if you're going to be manifesting relationships, something you can do, you can see the two of you holding hands. You don't see the whole body, you just see the hands being held. So we have also mentioned triggers before, the trigger traps, and I've mentioned in the previous recordings about bank statements. Wow, it's a bank statement. Let's see how much money there is. Now, what I want you to do is notice that I get to attach meaning to the bank statement. Oh, it's the bank statement. How good of them to hold on to my money. That represents value. Now, I want you to notice what it feels like, sensation-wise, and what the emotion is. This is a great example with wearing a wedding ring. It is a physical sensation of the ring on the hand. The finger that is on is a very specific finger, the weight of it. So there's that, the sensation. There's also the emotion. Wow, we're married. I'm married to her. And there's that special moment when she first puts the ring on your finger and you on hers, and you are feeling that. I want you to listen between the lines today. We've covered triggers. We've covered staying out of the spectator state, because you could see the two of you holding hands, and it would be her body, your body, spectator state. And whoa, you take a slide in so that you can see your hands only. That's pretty cool. You can also notice that the triggers involved. Again, what does holding the hand trigger in you? What does opening the bank statement trigger in you? You get to choose what the triggers are going to trigger. So, there's something you can do if you are to walk in the state of the wish fulfilled every single day. The bank statement comes, I look at the mailbox, and there is no bank statement today. I look and there is no statement today. I look, hey, there is a bank statement. I wonder how much more money is in there. Okay, so we get to notice this auditory that we add in the words, that we create what most people call the feelings. Again, that's not a sensation. Sensation is feeling of the envelope is ripped open. Fingertips touching the envelope, ripping it open to see how much more money is in there. The emotion is how much more money is in there. I'm curious, I'm confident, amazed. There's more money in it. There's even more than I've expected. There's more and more money in there. You get it? So we want to stay out of the spectator state. We want to enter into the state of the wish fulfilled. And again, if we're holding hands, that implies something, that implies an intimacy. So a part of what you really want isn't to be married, because there's plenty of relationships out there, marriages, with no intimacy. What you want is the intimacy. We're going to be exploring what you really want, coming to up real soon. You can't help getting what you really want if you follow the method. Now, the marriage may not be there, but what you want is the intimacy. Because the intimacy can always lead to marriage, but marriage doesn't have to lead to intimacy. You got it? This is where we want to play. Because if you play here, you move from I'm desperate to get married to I have intimacy in my life. And if you want to get intimacy in your life with another, it means you have to generate the intimacy first with just you only. We'll get to explore a bit more of that during this training as well. Again, if you're going to go for the relationship thing, you could start visualizing your body. Her body, see the hands touching, that's fine. You can slide to the wow and see just the two hands only, where you don't see the body anymore. That feels and looks a lot more real. You can also move back to the shadow method. We can always start with a shadow. Oh, there's a shadow. Wow, shadow holding hands. It feels intimate, and that's where you get to play. So do that 3 times a day, 3 minutes. Have fun. Keep a journal. Take photos of yourself, because you are changing in this course. And gosh, it's amazing just to watch people taking photos of themselves, how much differently they move and glow and breathe as time goes on. Okay, that's it for now. Talk to you again tomorrow. And remember to have a huge amount of fun.